So starting class with footwork, we have heels on parallel, about 4 to 5 inches apart. It's our Sculpt class, so we hold it halfway, do bicep curls for 15 seconds, and then pulse for 15 seconds. I'm going a little faster just so we can get through this. And then the second set is arches on, legs together, elbow taps. Same thing, isometric hold, adjust the punch, and then add the pulse. Next, we have Pilates stance on the toes, plus a skull crusher. We hold it, adjust the arms, and then adding that pulse, just to kind of break up the pulses a little bit. Heels go wide, chest press, so I'll call the sumo squat. Same deal, halfway, just those arms, and then pulse. Really creates that good burn through the quads, holding it. And then we have toes on, wide sumo, plus hug a tree. Holding halfway, arms, and then pulse. We finish up with our calf raises, so push out, lower the heels, lift the heels. I give the option to add a hammer curl, and then prancing, alternating legs and arms. I always finish with a foot massage and a calf massage. Right after our footwork, we went right into bridge work, no spring change. I'm trying to minimize downtime and maximize the effort. So we're bridging with weights on our hips. We add our pulses, and then we did a combo move where we hinge down, 3 chest press, hinge down, 3 chest press. And then the final round, we finished up with a alternating march and tricep press. Our Sculpt class, I think of more gym-esque type exercises and adding weights into each series. We stretched it out with some ab work, so we did our scissor with an alternating punch up to that ankle. And then we did crisscross with weights just to add a little extra zest. And then finish it up with our double leg stretch. So arms and legs go out, and I give clients the option to put the weights down. After our ab stretches, we went right into some jumping. We jumped 8 times on one leg, and then we jumped 8 times on the other leg. So we switched. And then we started doing decreasing reps. So when we went back to the first side, we jumped 7 times, and then we did 7. And I gave different options, so hands could be down on the mat, hands could be behind the head. I saw some clients with 1 hand on the mat, 1 hand behind the head. It just provides support in different ways. So we made our way all the way down to 1. So we did 8, 8, 7, 7, 6, 6, 5, 5, 4, 4, 3, 3, 2, 2, 1, 1. Everyone got a pretty good sweat, a good amount of cardio. We're in the supported flexed position. I always give the option to rest, honoring the body, joining back in whenever you're ready. So after all the leg and ab work, we moved on to upper body. We started on the TRX for some scapula stabilization. We went right into low rows. And then we did an external rotation. So you want to keep your elbows tucked in tight by your side for this one. And then we went into a combo move. So low row, external, retrograde, that whole movement. And then after that, we did some front raise. So you lift the arms straight up, getting some good shoulder work. The thing I love about the TRX is it's very user-friendly, and depending on where clients have their feet, they can make it more difficult or modify. Sculpt class, so we went into some single arm rows. I'm using my left arm and I'm right arm dominant, so this was pretty challenging for me. But I adjusted, moving my feet out just a little to make it lighter. After those rows, we did some bicep curls. Again, left arm is not as strong as my right arm. But that's all right. That's why we do this, to balance it out a little bit more. And then evened it all out with some triceps. So hinging at the elbow, again, working with your own body weight. So walking forward to make it easier, back to make it harder. Couple of stretches with a lunge, switch the stretch. After the TRX, we went into planks. We started with a shoulder hinge, moved into scooters, and I gave the option of a twist. We do 30 seconds for each, usually take a break between. Pikes were next. And then we finished it off with some hip dips. We moved right into short box abs, C curve with a tray or an arm reach. And then we did C curve with an overhead press. I'm using my Bala 3-pound weights here. And then we C curved, came up, punch twist. And then we went into our Russian twist. These were all 30 seconds. And then the final one with just these pulses was 15 seconds. Wanted to get some shoulder work in before we went into feet and straps. So we did alternating overhead press, rotations with a weight since it is Sculpt class. And then we did double draw sword to finish, and you want to do it on both sides. No better way to end class than with feet and straps. We started up down. I'll give options for internal, external rotation, froggies, circles, reverse it. I just let the clients focus on their breathing and their movement. Peter Pan, and then usually a short spine at the end. If this isn't available, I'll have clients just do a water wheel with the legs instead. Final stretches, hamstring pull, straddle stretch, happy baby, love a good Z stretch, that'll get you into your quad and hip flexors, and then always butterfly with some deep